Hi guys, here's my recipe for a delicious fish pie. Now you can do this in the oven or in the air fryer, but trust me, this is a classic version and it's absolutely delicious. Let's get started. Start by ensuring you can get the freshest fish possible. I've used my local fishmonger for this, and what we've got here is some delicious cod, and I've also got some undyed smoked haddock, and along with some prawns which have been shelled and deveined. Chop the haddock and the cod into bite-sized pieces. Next we're going to take our potatoes and we're just going to peel these. We're going to start to make the mash. Cook your potatoes in boiling salted water until they're tender. Now in a separate pan we're just going to add a lug of olive oil. This is going to be for our white sauce and it's slightly different. Start by adding the oil, pop in some butter and allow it to melt, and then pop in some spring onions. Now we're going to mix these together until they're slightly softened down. Sprinkle in some of the flour and then whisk it. Flour again and then mix again. Keep adding this just a little bit at a time until it starts to come together and you'll see it start to slightly thicken up. Once it does, add a little splash of cold milk. Turn the heat up and then whisk and you'll see it'll start to combine. As soon as it gets to this stage, just add in another little bit of cold milk and repeat this process slowly and steadily until you get the consistency you want for a delicious white sauce. This is a great way of making a white sauce, and instead of spring onions you can also use finely chopped leeks if you prefer. Once we've got it to the nice consistency we like, we're just going to put a few rasps of nutmeg in. This is optional, but it really does make a difference, so if you have it, please try it. A pinch of chilli flakes for a bit of heat. Next, in with the mustard. Give that all a whisk together. And then we're going to put in some of the lemon zest. Lemon goes really well with fish, so why not? And then season with a touch of pepper and a touch of salt. And then next, throw in the fresh dill. Give everything a mix together and just have a little try. Correct the seasoning if needed. Once the sauce is done, leave it on low. And now we're going to get our spinach wilted down. I'm doing mine in a steamer, but you can do this in a pan if you prefer. I put mine on top of the potatoes. Now take your silicone container and pop in that fish mix. If you're doing this in the oven, then obviously you can use an oven-proof dish. Pour over that delicious white sauce, and then we're going to place that wilted spinach on top of the sauce. You can season this with a touch of salt and pepper if you like as well. And then over with the mash. Put some good dollops of mash over the top of the spinach, and then we're going to use a fork just to kind of smooth this down a little bit, but don't press it down. And there you have it. We're leaving some little ridges in. They'll go nice and crispy. And now they're ready to cook. I'm doing mine in an air fryer. Takes about 25 minutes, but just check that your fish is cooked through. And obviously adjust that if you're doing it in the oven. Now in the meantime, I'm just putting on a little pan here with some salted boiling water, and I'm just going to pop some green beans in. Once they're just sown, they've got a bit of snap to them. I'm actually going to drain them, and then I'm just going to pop them in the pan again, add in a little bit of olive oil, and then I'm going to rasp over some of that lemon zest. These will go beautifully with my fish pie. It's a nice little quick one you can do while it's cooking. Little touch of salt and pepper, and there you go, some lemony green beans. Check that your fish pie is cooked, and now's the fun part. Time to serve. Listen to that crack. Serve up your fish pie, along with some lemony green beans, and any other little vegetables that you would like. This is absolutely delicious, guys. Please give it a go. If you've enjoyed this, please subscribe to the channel. It's much appreciated. Share with your friends and family. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Check out my other recipes. There's lots there for fish dishes, as well as vegetarian, some breakfast ideas, and lots of other delicious recipes. Right, I'm off to eat my fish pie. So enjoy, and thanks again for watching.